Silicon Sensing Systems is a joint venture company, 50% owned by Sumitomo Precision Products in Japan, and now 50% owned by a new company, Collins Aerospace. But we have one customer who has a story, which is quite an interesting one. It's a long-term relationship. And this company, AD Navigation from Norway, chose our single-axis gyro called the CRS-09 quite a few years ago now, and integrated it into a system. Since then, they've improved that product. They've now chosen our latest single-axis gyro called the CRH-02, a gyro which is capable of matching the performance of fiber optic gyros. And they are using this in a system which the pilot of a harbour takes onto the bridge of a very large ship. And they bolt on this equipment, which gives them a real understanding of where the ship is sitting in the waterway, and more importantly, its predictive motion as well. And our gyro is a fundamental part of that truth indicator, which they actually prefer to use to the actual ship navigation system. Okay, first of all, where do you find us? Well, the simple answer is air, land, and sea. If I gave you one example of each application. In the air, our latest IMUs, replacing fiber optic based IMUs, are guiding LiDAR systems to map the ground from the air. On the land, in a railway tracking application, a manufacturer has selected our IMU in preference again to a fiber optic equivalent to reduce the price of their system, giving them access to further markets in the railway sector, to monitor track position and abnormalities in their system. And then, of course, in the market here today, the marine market, our products are, you can see our products, if you look carefully enough, inside products widely seen here today. One example is a seabed mapping system, where our IMU is the heart of a remote operating system, which is providing mapping data in a cluster-based system back to the surface. Well, whether your camera can actually see this or not, but between my fingers here is the smallest gyroscope that we've been making for something like 10 years, and is still an enormously popular product with our market base. And it's very interesting what our customers are doing with this, because they have recognized that by using multiple gyros, these are called pinpoint gyros, by using multiple pinpoint gyros in their system, they can gain benefit by integrating the information from multiple sensors and getting improved noise, improved bias stability, and for a very low all-up price, getting a much more efficient system. This is a real trailblazer in lower performance gyroscope technology. And then the product I was talking about earlier, which matches the performance of a fiber optic gyro system, this is a system which is used by many customers, including AD Navigation for their piloting system, and is actually one of the gyroscopes at the heart of our DMU30. DMU30 being our latest high-performance inertial measurement unit. Silicon Sensing was born 20 years ago this year because it saw a niche in the market for non-rotating gyroscopes. That technology originally came out of the parent companies, but Silicon Sensing was formed to take that gyro technology into the emerging automotive market. It was the time of the birth of what were called electronic stability systems, and the market was demanding them. The legislation was starting to demand advanced braking systems in cars, and we were very much first to market with that product. A system which could actually determine what the driver was wanting from the car, and the gyroscope was determining what was actually happening. And where it was seeing an impending oversteer or an understeer situation which could lead to a skid, the total system was kicking in to brake individual wheels to bring you out of the skid in a safe manner. And when that started, very quickly, we were selling 3 million gyroscopes per year. Incredible. That lasted for a good few years before the competition started to catch up a little bit. And we realized that our particular type of technology, which is based on a silicon ring construction, a vibrating silicon ring inside this capsule here. This was born at the same time as our company started 20 years ago. Still exists looking the same today, although there have been performance improvements over those years. And this gave us the way to address the higher performing silicon MEMS markets that only we could access. So now, 20 years on, the two parents of the joint venture have seen sufficient scope that we have technology, products and markets ahead of us to sign for another 10 years of the joint venture's continuation. And we are absolutely confident with what we see today, with the markets that we are operating in now, that we have products that match now. We have products on our technology route map, which will suit markets in 3 to 5 years' time. And we can see right out to the end of that 10 years period, knowing that it will continue thereafter, but giving us something, giving the customers something really significant. We've talked about the incremental improvements of our silicon sensing technology, but also we have 2 generations of major technology leaps already in development, which will set us up to bring totally new products to the market, enabling, for example, MEMS-based gyro compassing for the first time. And our customers who know about this are already getting very excited about it, and we're looking forward to bringing that to market.